Good morning, and thank you for joining me. I'm here this morning to talk to you about ADHD, Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. This topic is very near and dear to me because I myself have a 9-year-old who is diagnosed with ADHD. So I hope I can bring some light to you about the diagnosis and help you understand it a little bit better. ADHD is defined as a neurobehavioral disorder characterized by hyperactivity, impulsiveness, and inattention. Dr. George Steele was the first doctor to diagnose ADHD in 1902. But it wasn't until 1980 that the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, or the DSM, introduced the term attention deficit disorder with or without hyperactivity. They further redefined it, adding the attention deficit hyperactivity disorder to the DSM in 1987. In the 1990s, diagnoses were higher significantly because doctors were now able to diagnose it more efficiently, and also parents were more aware of what the symptoms were and reporting it to the doctors more. They do believe that more children were actually developing ADHD as well. Diagnosis of ADHD is the crucial first step of helping children who have ADHD. It is vital that students, parents, teachers, everyone recognizes the signs of ADHD in children so that they can be properly diagnosed. Once ADHD is diagnosed, interventions may be put into place to help a child. Symptoms change across the lifespan of a child as well. In the next few slides, you will see the symptoms of ADHD broken down through the lifespan of grades and age. Although some children may have signs of ADHD in preschool years, it is mostly elementary school teachers that report the problems of not being still, being unorganized, and having difficulties with work. ADHD diagnosed children are perceived on average by teachers, parents, and by themselves as doing drastically worse in both reading and math. They perform less well on standardized tests and math assessments, and are also perceived by parents to have worse behavior patterns. Students with ADHD are more likely to also experience social isolation and peer rejection. How a teacher reacts to ADHD behavior is associated with how children perceive themselves in the social setting and with acceptance and support from their peers. Some analysts question the possibility that ADHD is not real. Unfortunately, there's no clear marker. The inability to conclusively identify the cause of ADHD enables researchers to be able to question the legitimacy of the medical diagnosis. Enormous accomplishments have been made in the progress of ADHD, but to gain complete understanding, we have to continue the research. To lower the severity of symptoms, it is crucial for this research to continue. There are many unanswered questions about ADHD, and there is more we need to learn and able to understand how ADHD affects people throughout their lives.